This video is going to be part 2. The second video in part 2 of the Yang style long form, where we left off from the last video. So remember the first video for part 2, we started here, shifted to the right, turn the left foot in, shift the weight to the left leg, the left hand drops. Move my right foot over. At the same time as I do that, my right hand blocks down, the left comes up. I touch on the heel of the right foot. At the same time, my left arm bends to the ear, shift forward and press. So we ended up in this position. If you need to refresh, look at that video, but we're going to continue. The next movement, I'm going to keep my hands exactly where they are, turn my body 180 degrees and face behind me. So I turn, pivot on my right heel, turn that foot in, pivot on the left heel, turn that foot in. Now I'm going to do is just step up and hold the ball. This should look familiar because we did this same move in part 1 of the form. So now we're going to have a series of sequence of moves that are just going to repeat from part 1. The knee comes up, step back, go into ward off. You should know this already. Reach out, roll back, press, push. And actually, we repeat the next move, which is single whip from the part 1. So this whole sequence repeats. Single whip, so again, picking up from the last video, we ended up here. The only new movement that you got to learn is just pivot 180 degrees. So instead of facing this direction, I'm just going to face the direction behind me. Turn my right foot, turn my left foot, and step up, hold the ball. Now we're just going to repeat, ward off, roll back, press, push, and single whip, just like we do in part 1. Right knee up. Step back, go into ward off, roll back, press, push, now single whip. So all of this is exactly the same as part 1. So again, where we left off from the last video, we ended up here. Turn 180 degrees. My hands just stay in the same position. Step up, hold the ball. Knee up. Repeat the sequence of movements from part 1. Ward off. Roll back. Press. Push, single whip, now to put it all together from the beginning of part 2 to that point, start here, hold the ball, shift to the right, turn the left foot in, shift to the left hand drops, come up on the toe of the right foot. So move the right foot over, I block down with the right, left hand comes up. Touch on the heel of the right foot, the left arm bends to the ear. Shift forward, press with the left hand, right hand presses down. Turn 180 degrees. Now step up, hold the ball, right knee up. We're going to repeat this sequence from part 1. Ward off, roll back, press, push, single whip, one more time from the beginning of part 2. I'll just keep it continuous. Turn 180 degrees. Step up, hold the ball, knee up. Ward off, roll back, press, push, single whip, so that's where we're going to stop on this video. The next video, which will be the third video for the part 2, we'll go into the next movements, which are fist overhead and fist under elbow.